Okay, so we'll start with the arms here. Sorry if I flicked that on you.
No, it's okay.
And the tentacles are the longer ones, and then you've got the funnel slash siphon right here, and then your eye on the side. It's right there.
Now, do they have two eyes? Because I saw one on the other side too. Okay.
Yep. There's like certain species of squids that only have one, but this one has two. Okay. Fin is this up here at the top. The suckers are just on the arms and tentacles. Those there. Okay, so the funnel valve, that is kind of like the muscle that surrounds the inside of the funnel. There, it's kind of like just the surface there. Here, let me see. You can't see this. Okay, the mantle cavity, that's just like the entire cavity where all the organs are. Okay, the organs of Varrow, they're kind of like balls. They're kind of like bulbs right there. You can kind of feel them. They're like at the base of that there. Okay, intestine. I haven't really figured that one out yet, but I know that it's a tube. It like connects to the stomach, which is underneath here. We'll get to that in a second. The rectum, that is a tube. This tube right here. That sits on top of the cecum, and like resting on top of that, that's your ink sac there. So the darker part is the ink sac, and this tube here, that's the rectum. And then siphon retractor muscles on both sides. This right here is the cecum, this large mass there. These are the siphon retractor muscles. They're on both sides, the cecum. Okay, the nididea, that's these right here on both sides. And like the gills, that is like onto these here. So it's kind of like the ridges there. Okay, kidney, that one we just figured out. This one's a little bit too messy. That, okay, you can kind of see it here, but it sits like right below like the heart. So it's kind of just sitting right here. They're really small, kind of like bulbous, sitting right there. Yeah, they're kind of hard to see, but it's like right there. Okay, the pen, that just is loose enough. That, this one's broken, but it's like this dark, it's hard, goes all the way from the top down, but it's that right there. Buccal mass, okay. I don't know if either of these are cut, so we might have to come back to that one on a different squid, or cut these ones, along with all of those. Okay, so the stomach, if I can find it. I don't know these. Okay, this is the stomach here. And it's lining down from that is the esophagus. It goes all the way, it's a small tube, it goes all the way down towards the mouth, which is down here. So it's like at the base of the stomach going down. Okay, testes. That's on this one. So this giant mass here, it's kind of got two lobes. Those are testes there. Here, do you want to hold this open so I can?
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay, yeah. So this is testes. And then, where am I? Okay, penis, that is going, it was ripped on this one, but it goes down from here and it leads back down towards the head, but it's just like a thin tube. Okay, so the spermatophoric gland is this like curved structure here. The spermatophoric sac is attached to it. It's this longer one. You can it's kind of like see-through, so you can see some stuff in there. Yeah, that's that. Vas deferens, that is a tube that kind of connects the two. It's this thin tube right there. That's the vas deferens. Okay, so then on this one is a girl. So we've got our ovary up here. It's like, it looks like a bunch of eggs there, because it is. So then we have the nenomental gland. That, I believe is, I need to check this one, but I think that's this right here. It kind of sits on top in a V sort of shape. Oviduct. is oviducal gland is this. Oviduct is what's connecting the two, and then the opening is like down towards here and here. It's connected from the gland. Okay. Ganglion, that's also inside of here, so we'll need to get to that. Okay, the systemic heart. Let's see if I can find it on one of these. It's kind of like beneath everything else. Here it is. It's right here. You can see because it's got some arteries and veins leading out of it, but it's the systemic heart is this one here, and the brachial hearts. You can see on this one pretty well. They're blue on these ones. They'll probably be blue on your practical, but they're kind of like at the top of the lungs. And then the brachial vein, that is just the vein that goes out of the brachial hearts and down these here. Okay, the anterior vena cava, that from your heart goes down towards the head on top of the cecum, and the posterior, this one's messy, posterior is the one that goes up towards the fin. And then, okay, cephalic aorta, that is this here. It's like on the bottom of the cecum going towards the head because it's cephalic. And then mantle vein, that is this vein that goes and connects to the mantle here. Articulating cartilage. Okay, so if you look on this one, okay, so this kind of like groove right here, that's the articulating cartilage, and if this wasn't cut, this right here, that's your articulating ridge. So in reality, these like line up, but that's those two. I think that's all.